Hello everybody, this is Blade Cross EXE, and welcome back to Fate Grand Order's Onigashima event. Alright, looks like this guy's already been repelled. That did not take long at all. So let's go ahead and get after him. Guest Servant. Gonna take Ushi with me because guy's a caster class and he's big trouble for riders. So yeah, swap Ami and Kentoki out. I've already got Kentoki up to the max level I can get him because I don't have any of his ascending materials yet. It turns out that they're all in the damage point shop, and it's going to be a while before I can actually get it. One thing I've noticed that I already like about this better than I did Rashomon is that even if you fail the quest, your damage is still applied to the whole grand scheme of things. I really hope the next Oni is not another caster, because my current team for stacked damage points just can't do anything good against him. The two best that I have are my two Emiyas, and then I can borrow Ushiwaka from somebody, but still, aside from that, I just don't have anything that's really good. So if we encounter a Lancer or maybe a Rider, then that'd be great. If I encounter a Rider, I have plenty of assassins that can deal with him. Like I got Shuten Doji, which I can level up, and then yeah, of course, then we got Kojiro Sasuke over here, who's actually proving to be a bigger pain than I thought. Don't know why I'm bothering to take him out first, but yeah. Yeah, if I have Shuten Doji, and then I also have Ryogi Shiki. That was her name. I don't know why I couldn't remember. Yeah, Shiki. I have her, and if we encounter any rider classes, then I could easily deal with them. Just in case Kentoki's Noble Phantasm ain't enough. And I just gotta say, I freaking love this. It's so hilarious. He calls that thing a bear, but honestly, I think it looks more like a puma. I also love how he's just throwing in random English phrases. Reminds me of Jonathan Joestar. So yeah, not really much to that one. Just kill the Oni and move on. And I hope the next one is at least a different class so I can stand a chance against him. Ugh. Well done. We did it. That Oni was terrifying and so resilient, but somehow we took it down. You underestimated us, didn't you, foolish samurai? Bear here isn't all about speed. His power and technique are gold level as well. Think that I would lose to some mechanical horse and a ninja bird. Don't forget the faithful dog who doesn't know how to stop. She finally admitted it. As expected, going astray over feminine charms was my downfall. Their dumplings at the tea house by the mountain pass were so delicious. A poem for the occasion. Blue sky of summer, bashful upon the shoreline, my lovely Martha. Like Saint Martha? Impossible. That will never happen. Rest well, Sasuke. You did your best. The guard succumbed. He was elegant to the end. Well, we've finally gotten our hands on a key. Now we can get past the first gate. We made a little progress. Let's keep up the hard work, Master. And we still have at least 3 more to do. And what is this? Ooh, a summon ticket! Yay! And 10 wise monkey beans. Okay. Alright. Got a settlement over here of Oni and Men. Okay, before we do that... No, wait, wrong one. Before we do that, let's go ahead and try this out. I'll be happy if I can get a good craft essence. A good craft essence, I said. I already have that. Okay, well, that's out. So next, of Oni and Men. Berserker classes. Benkei? Nah. I think I'll stick with Mr. Ninja Bird over here. And here we go. Since this one has its own map, I wonder if I'll get my own Holy Grail after this. This is where the humans working on the island live? It's like a slum. I should have known that they'd only be provided with the bare minimum. Most likely they've been brought here from the mainland. With this many, there's really nothing we can do for them. We can't prepare a ship to take them back to the mainland anytime soon, and we're not equipped as a rescue team to begin with. With our limited numbers, the best we could do is eliminate the cause. To return all the captured peoples, then we need to make preparations. You're right. If we were to release them from these settlements and the labor camps, the Oni would just bring them all back. Yes, all we can do for now is collect information, before any more troublesome Oni arrive. If we run into any Oni, we'll just kick their asses. Man, why do the people here look like a bunch of wimps anyway? When the environment gets too harsh, sometimes humans give in to despair. In the end, they just don't even think about it anymore. I'm sure the people here have fallen into that state. Most of them just sit on the ground and hang their heads. They look like defeated soldiers. But you would think that there was at least one person that we could talk to. Ah, there's one now that's walking this way with a firm stride. Wait a minute, that's... Benkei! Hey, buddy. Oh, Master. And Lord Yoshisune. How fortunate. Ho ho. Who the heck are you? Don't you recognize me? We met several times in Chaldea already. I am Benkei. Musa Shibo Benkei. Really? You're that very same Benkei. If that's true, then I cannot conceal the shame that I feel before everyone. Benkei, I wouldn't mind calling you that, but aren't you just one I pretend to ignore? Kai-san? The name is Benkei. Yes, Benkei. But... have you been lifting weights? That's it. Benkei, aren't you a little bit too muscular? What are you talking about? Benkei is synonymous with brawny build. That's why the way I've always been. Ho ho. Oh, nice bodybuilding. How about having a round of sumo wrestling? Oh, then you'll need a referee. If you don't mind, allow me. I would be overjoyed to match strength with the peerless Sakata Kintoki. What a blessing it would be. Ho ho ho. I know that Benkei is already quite powerful, but he seems a lot more powerful than usual. Sumo matches aside, please answer my questions first. Why are you here? A retainer must follow his lord at all times. Of course, I'm here to aid Master and Lord Yoshisune. If there's another settlement higher up, so I went looking for you there, but couldn't find you. I went elsewhere and searched about for you, and eventually ended up here. I'm very glad we can meet up. Let us march forth and exterminate these Oni. Oh, there's no need to worry. I have no interest in being either a dog, monkey, or pheasant. I am merely Lord Yoshisune's weapon. Use me as you wish. I see. If you're just a disposable weapon, then I have no problem keeping you around. Still, something feels off about you, but I can just dispose. I can still just dispose of you when I'm done. Uchiwaka can be quite cruel when it comes to anyone other than you, Gabriel. Sounds fine by me. The more the merrier, right? Our weapons pack a hell of a punch to boot. I love the dangerous feeling. It totally feels like a war. Oh, so you do understand. The art given off by this seemingly meaningless... Actually, make that a literally meaningless collection of weapons. Sakata Kintoki, I heard you were a reckless individual, but it seems like you are a man of refined taste. I would like to have a sumo match here to deepen our friendship. But unfortunately, it seems that others have come who wish to test their strength against yours. It's like Benkei says, there's an Oni patrol approaching. No time to hide. With you by our side, we're sure to win, Benkei, even though I'm not using you. I was once known as an Oniwaka, the young Oni. Sit back and watch as I rampage as hard as any of them. I swear, I almost misread that as Oikawa, like Oikawa Yukio from Digimon. Man, all this talk of Oni makes me want to go back and read Great Teacher Onizuka. Because, you know, back in his days, Onizuka was quite the delinquent. He was actually part of a group, or actually part of a duo, that was known as the... I think it was a duo known as the Onibaku. And, if I'm not mistaken, they said that meant Devil Bomb. He was the Oni part of it. These Berserker class Onis just never stand a chance against me. And there were no survivors. If Buddha has ears for the Oni, may these prayers reach him. Namo. Even after defeating the Oni, the people here won't even move a muscle. They don't even have the will to resist. In the end, all we can do is get rid of the one behind everything. They all got eyes like dead fish. Food here must be pretty damn awful. If I had time, I'd go around and knock some golden energy into every single one of them. Actually, before that, they need breakfast. You can't get any energy if you had got nothing to burn. If only Tawara was around, I could at least make some rice balls. Kentoki making rice balls? Kentoki can cook? So what, you got a problem with that? It's just rice balls, of course. I can make them. I'm a man after all. I mean, despite the way I look, I was brought up by a wealthy samurai general. Even if we did nothing, we still get served one hell of a meal for breakfast. That just ain't my style. I get really nervous if I really get nervous if I gotta know my table manners starting it from breakfast, you know? Rice balls are enough for me. Yes, I know how you feel. I always say something simple for breakfast is best, yet my subordinates somehow always get obsessed over it and would bring me too much. Nah, that ain't right. I want to get out there and play as fast as I could. I didn't just want to sit around eating all day. Yeah, sounds like the kind of thing said by boys back that really gave their mothers a headache. At any rate, Kotaro and Kentoki seem to get along well. Are you fine with that? Why wouldn't I be? You're the head of the Fuma clan, right? Don't you think it would be bad for you getting along with an outlaw? Oh, well, I guess so. I mean, Kentoki is, well, good. I'm not being lumped in with one of them as the outlaws. That's only natural, but still. Hello again. Again, someone is watching us. Yeah, she's just over there, just chilling. Checkpoint. Master and Servant. I'm pretty sure that was the title of a Fate Zero episode, too. Alright. Take Mr. Ninja Man. Gabriel, I suggest that we stop our advance. There appears to be a checkpoint up ahead. Hey, you there, Sweaty Benkei. You came from the settlement up ahead. How'd you get around this? I'm embarrassed to say, I didn't get through the checkpoint. I lost my footing and fell down the cliff. It was a fortunate mistake. Thanks to that, I was able to arrive at the settlement you were at. Dear me, I am ever embarrassed about that. If I hadn't been in good shape, then I would have died instantly. With my age, my eyes have opened to the greater truth. The muscle trumps wisdom. You still don't look like the Benkei to me. But whatever, hanging out with you is fun, and you don't require any sympathy when you're left behind either. Haha, you're sharper than ever, Lord Yoshitsune. You really keep me on my toes. Hey, boss, I know I'm not the one to say this, but are descendants of Minamoto always this unsettling? Line between genius and insanity is, you know. Oh my lord, praising me as a genius in front of other people like that. It's pretty embarrassing. With her kind of one-way dependence and affection, I have no problem understanding just how it was with Uchiwakamaru's brother. But I don't think the path Benkei took was necessarily foolish. With mountains of this scale, you may as well ignore the roads when going down. Just jumping off a cliff means you can forget about the gates. The problem for us is having to go up the mountain. These cliffs we cannot scale, even if we had the strength of heroic spirits. If you only spotted us while we were climbing up, it would be the end of us. Ultimately, the only choice we have left is to follow this mountain trail to the top. The path is narrow, and there are steep drops on either side. There's no way around it. What should we do, Master? Can't we force our way through it? The checkpoint itself is smaller than the gate guarded by the Great Oni, but the number of Oni I'm detecting is quite high. There's a lookout as well, so it's nearly impossible without a plan. You know, the one thing that my bear can do is bust them all in full throttle. Well then, how about this? We'll distract the lookout and then sneak into the checkpoint. After that, we'll cause commotion to throw them into confusion, and then right at the right moment, Kitoki charges in. Basically, we'll conduct attack from the inside and out simultaneously. You mean I'll show up at the very end? Now that's what I call being a golden hero, man. Let's try it out. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Just get on the bike and just run them over. Got it. Let me prepare a little for this. Alright, how does this look? Wow, that's an amazing disguise. As expected of a great ninja. So this is part of the Fuma's secret techniques? No, it's simply kind of makeup. I'm simply mimicking their looks. It's not that difficult at all. The secret technique of the Fuma is to wield the power of a true Oni. So that, never mind, that's not important right now. Let's infiltrate by acting as if we're bringing in fresh human laborers. I'm sorry everyone, but please let me tie this rope around your waists. It needs to look as real as possible, if you would, please. Excellent. Now then. Gah! Halt! Who are you? By the Great Oni's orders, I've captured more humans and are bringing them in. Let me through. He talks like them, too. Nobody told me about this. You know how bad communication is. If they're late, I'll catch hell. Get in touch with them later. Come on. Yeah, well, I guess that's fine. I'll just note what kind of humans you brought along. First, there's a fairly healthy human that's pretty darn pale. A powerful male that looks like he'll work hard. Is this a monk? I guess even human types need to relieve their discontent, huh? Dang, you really caught one here. This one's like Tsuchinoko. Oh, and this female certainly looks soft. I guess you'll be fixing meals for the humans, eh? And then... Wait. What is it? That one there just isn't right. What the heck is with that shameless outfit? She's far too small to be doing any work that needs muscle, and I don't think she can do any woman's work. Just look how shameless she is. Are you sure the Great Oni said to bring this one? Not good. Hold it right there, Mr. Oni. Though I am captive, let me, as a monk, ask you a question. You say there's a woman dressed shamelessly, but is that what you really see? Huh? With all my training as a monk, I might sense her presence. However, I'm not sure about the others. Glance. Right. What the heck are you talking about? There's nobody like that here. No, hold on. This one right here. But you still insist, then it must be true. She is a seductress. Even an Oni cannot resist being captivated by a seductress. Dangerous, dangerous, far too dangerous. In that case, I shall eliminate the threat. Take that! Ouch! He gave Uchiwakamaru a really nasty punch. Whew, I've eliminated the threat. Namo. Even if she were a seductress, then this would have been taken care of, right? Now then, I beg your pardon. He's dragging along the completely unconscious Uchiwakamaru. Passing the flabbergasted guard. At any rate, we passed the checkpoint. Wait. There's something really odd about you. We made it this far. Now that we're inside, the guard will be easy. We'll just set off a false alarm, destroy the facilities, and then lead them into the infighting. We'll cause all kinds of confusion. It's about time. I'll send Katoki the signal. Ha! Finally! That's the signal. Let's rock! You and me, Kotaro, let's rumble! Use that incredibly cool noble phantasm to mess him up. What's that called? The Immortal Golden Brigade? I think the name's a little bit different. Yes, it is an honor for the Fuma to be summoned by you, Katoki. Take this! Immortal Golden Brigade! He's totally gotten into it. Is he going to be alright? Either way, thanks to Katoki or Kotaro, the enemy is in disarray. Let's finish them off now, Master. I wonder when Emi is going to show up in the story. I freaking love this version of Kentoki. I like it a lot better than the Berserker version. I prefer the grappler to the axe wielder. Though when it comes to eliminating Oni efficiently, Emiya still got it. We defeated the whole crowd of them. Thank you, everyone. Especially you, Kotaro. Not at all. I couldn't have done it alone. We defeated them because we worked together. There were a couple of times that I felt like we weren't going to make it. Especially when, Okay, the time has come. You, Benkei, right there, on your knees. Head down. Ushirakamara already has her hand on her sword. Senpai, you have to stop her! Impossible! I mean... Alright, I see. This brings back memories. What? Subscription list, you know? The subscription list. It's just like that time. You remember that, right? On our way to Hirozumi when we crossed the border of Kaga, and that Togashi fellow spotted you, Lord Yoshitsune. I read a false subscription list and later ended up having to slap you around. You dare to speak of the subscription list? Do you even understand the meaning behind the tears shed by Benkei? Of course I understand. I'm not Benkei just for the fun of it. My body, my spirit, my belief are all true. If I ever make a mistake, then you may dismiss me on the spot. Fine, that was quite a feat you accomplished with that dunderhead. Well, at least we got past that difficult spot. Why don't we keep moving on ahead, okay? Ushirakamara, I understand how you feel, but I'm not angry. It was all thanks to Benkei that we got past the point. However, the mystery continues to deepen. How come Benkei's so powerful on this island? That is a good question. He's only like, what, a 2-star servant? Yay, St. Quartz. Mountain Trail. Okay. Not quite up to the next Oni fight yet. Dude. I didn't even look at that before. That looks pretty cool. Alright. Well, that's as far as I can get for now. Gonna have to save the next part for the next video. This has been Blade Cross EXE, part of Flashing Blades Productions. Thank you all so much for watching, and tune in next time. Peace out.